But now we're about to get underway here as we restart the action here at Campillos. So, race 12 of the meeting, Junior, Rotax, Heat 3, Groups A and C. The lineup is as follows. Ollie Pilker from Dan Holland Racing and Daniel Ginchard from KR Sport on the front row. Sam Gornall and Petra Babikova, who stole, literally like a thief in the night, a win, having done a drag race with Ollie Pilker out of turn 18 earlier on today. She starts in 4th position. Alexander Abkazava from Georgia. Thomas Stolsamanis from Latvia. That is row 3. Lukas Schoenmakers and Farin Mega. That's row 4. Tom Braken and Daniel Armstrong. Row 5. Jalava from Finland. Klus from Germany. Reynolds from Great Britain. Vilkans from Latvia. Pernia from Spain. Voisin from Great Britain. Cresswell from Great Britain. Stiak from Germany. Gutierrez Bossa from Spain and Kroll from Spain round out the top 20 with Johnny Mertz. Joao Diniz, Tarpainen, Schnell, Falka and Scholz. That rounds out the 26 strong field that is here at the moment on this circuit. They are now on to their formation lap ahead of 7 minutes plus an additional lap of racing here at Circuito Karting Campillos. And shout out to Chris Adams. Yes, I have told everyone in the UK, if they are watching, that it's 19 degrees. It feels a little bit warmer than that in the commentary boxes. I'm frantically trying to get the aircon to work. We'll see. You try to fiddle with an aircon whilst you're trying to wait for the drivers to get underway, and there is a straggler right at the back end of the field, and that looks to be Luca Colin Scholz, who has to really get a motor on. Everyone is now lining up. 7 minutes on the clock, 26 junior Rotax drivers, all powered with the same 125cc Rotax Max Evo engine. Red lights ignited on the gantry. The field now splits into the tram lines. But let's just see what happens. Full start's been called. I had a look at the back part of the field, and there was a queue too long on the right-hand side of the field. So as they came around the final corner, I thought, is everyone in position? It doesn't look that way. And there were 4 drivers that were line astern, right behind each other, as they decided, well, we're going to do we're going to start here. And unfortunately, in the eyes of the race director, that does not sit well, and hence why the fact a full start has been called. So once again, they go onto a formation lap. Your top 10 is Pilka, Ginchard, Gornall, Babikova, Abkazava, Stolsamanis, Schoenmakers, Mega, Braken and also Armstrong. That's the top 10. So Ollie Pilker now has had a 2nd place finish earlier on today. He's now got a chance to win this heat, and that will put him in prime position for the intermediate qualification. And what will happen is the top 28 will qualify, and then the rest of the field will be fighting over the 8 remaining scraps on the table as we go. Now, we have gone racing down into turn 1. Everyone's trying to get there first, as it's getting very, very racy and very heated under the collar up towards the top of the hill. And Pilker no longer in the lead of this race. And it looks like that Dan Ginchard has hit the front, and he's pulling away on the first lap. And that is at least 5 to 6 kart lengths from the Brit, who's just welcomed a little baby brother. So all the very best to Mum Violetta. to hear that he's now a big bro, and he's going to try and do his fighting on the track. There's been some argy-bargy. Looks like Schoenmaker's in the trenches. Bit of side pod clattering. I'm not too sure. That might have been possibly. It wasn't. I don't think it was anyone like Fari Mega that went up the inside and tried to side pod slam him through turn 13. But now Ginchard and Pilka pulling away. Babikova in in third place, as there's an ultra defensive move. That was for around about 6th or 7th position, heading up into turn 1. So the drivers make their way up through turn 5 into 6, now into the right at 7. It's 2 abreast. Someone's going very brave around the outside. Turn 7 yet again. It seems like some drivers just have this absolute brilliant hole shot to try and get past, and some of them are really finding a very good opportunity to get past. And whoever that was, I doff my cap to thee, even though I'm not wearing one. But the top 2 really have sprinted away. They're separated by just 0.4 of a second, or a little bit less than that, as Pilka really trying to keep pushing and force Ginchard into a mistake. But then behind, the battle is for third place, being led by Babikova, Abkazava, Stolsamanis, Gornal, Braken. 5-second penalty for Daniel Ginchard. Ginchard gets a 5-second penalty. That is going to put him all the way back into P15. He's got 4 minutes and 30 plus an additional lap to not only get away from Olli Pilka, but he's now got to try and get away to the tune of over 5 seconds. So effectively, that has ruined Daniel Ginchard's opportunity at a race victory at this moment. This is really going to... He probably still might qualify in the top 28, but it won't be where he would like to be, because effectively it's caused a problem in his challenge for the Winter Cup title. And they've classed it as a jump start at race control. So Daniel Ginchard has been pinged with a 5-second time penalty for a jump start. So he's got to get his head down. He's only a 10th ahead of Pilka, as Pilka takes the lead off of Ginchard going into turn number 1 with 3.5 minutes to go plus an additional lap on the clock remaining. Stolsamanis has just been passed by Sam Gornal for position, and Gornal right now on the back bumper of not just Abkazava from Georgia, but also Babikova from the Czech Republic. Callum Voyson, in the meantime, has moved his way up the order from 16th to 10th position, as the field makes its way through turn 11. Some great battles here, as there's a little move up the inside of the... I think I'm just keeping an eye on some of the drivers that are trying to make moves up the order. So at the minute, running order as follows. Olli Pilka leads. Daniel Ginchard, despite having a 5-second penalty, is currently second on the road at the moment. Babikova is still in third. Abkazava in 4th place. Stolsamanis now has got past Sam Gornal, coming through turn 17 to take 5th place ahead of Tom Braken, 7th, Fahim Mega, Lucas Schoenmakers, Callum Voyson, Daniel Armstrong, Harry Reynolds, Vilkans, Yaleva, Valentin Klus gets past Parnia from Spain for P15, Cresswell in 17th, Stiak in 18th, Colin Gutierrez Bosa ran out the top 20 with Schnell, Didis, Turpainen, Falke, Mertz and Scholz rounding out the 26, who are all still circulating. As now, Sam Gornal again goes up the inside of Stolsamanis for P5 through turn 12. And there's another move, and that's from Cresswell up the inside of Parnia, I believe, in the 268 for 16th position. Kroller's got past Gutierrez Bosa for 19th. There's more argy-bargy, as there looks to be a change for what is now 5th position, and that is the case again. Stolsamanis past Gornal through turn 17 and 18. We go into the last 90 seconds. plus an additional lap of this race. As Olli Pelka now still leads with about 75 seconds plus an additional lap left to go. And there's more. It's getting very dicey. It seems like that it's not getting easy there at all as Gornal runs wide and in he goes sideways through turn 8. So Gornal has lost another place, and I think that could be to Tom Braken from SP Motorsport. The young Belgian is now ahead of Stolzenmanis, who now goes up the inside of the Belgian to retake 5th position. Sean Macker's just behind, is just ahead of Fahin Mega, so Mega now drops down to 9th place, and there's more positional changes going down towards turn 15, and Gornal and Braken are at it for P5, and Gornal tried to go around the outside of the Belgian through turn 17. He gets in the slipstream, he's trying to pull alongside Braken, going into turn 1, the SP Motorsport driver, resolute in defence, saying to Sam Gornal, you are not getting past for 5th place, but that is allowing and it looks like Callum Voisin up from... Now we have a replay here, as I've just seen that Callum Voisin has gone up another position past Stolzenmanis. So let's have a quick look at the replay on the live stream. So a great move there from Stolzenmanis on Braken. That was for position. And just behind, you've got Sam Gornal. So here goes Braken up the inside of Stolzenmanis. Oh, bumps the curbs, does Braken. And there's been a penalty issued. This time it's to the 272 of Yalava, but Tom Braken was absolutely brazen trying to go through there, and he made the move stick on Stolzenmanis there. We now head onto the final lap of the race, and at the minute, Dan Ginchard has a 5-second penalty yet to be imposed on his final race time, but that's going to put him in 10th position. As they go up through the right at turn 5 into the left at 5, and there's been a change for 3rd. There has been a change for 3rd, as yet again Ginchard right on the back bumper of Olli Pelka through turn 8. So at the moment, just keeping an eye on not just what's happening first and 2nd, 3rd and 4th. That is the 266 of Babikova, who's back ahead of Alexander Abkazava. Braken still in 5th, Gornal 6th, Stolzenmanis in 7th. Now, where is Callum Voisin? I'm just keeping an eye on where he is at the moment. There's Callum Voisin showing in P7 at the minute. As the leaders now come round the final corner, it's a battle between Abkazava and Babikova. Abkazava barges his way through to get 3rd place. Pelka takes the win. Abkazava will take 2nd as a result of Dan Ginchard's penalty, and it's gotten even better for the Brits. He's going to end up in P7. So Olli Pelka takes the win. Alexander Abkazava muscles his way past Petra Babikova for 2nd position. Then in 4th place will be Tom Braken, who started in 9th. And then Callum Voisin from 16th on the grid will finish in P5, according to what I think might be the case. Then we got Stolzenmanis, Schoenmakers, Armstrong, Mega, Reynolds, Gornal, Klus, Parnia, Cresswell, Vilkans, Stiak, Kroll, Yalava, and Gutierrez Bossa rounding out the top 20 ahead of Torpainen, Diniz, Schnell, Mertz, Falke, and Schultz, who round out the 26 that finished that race, with all drivers making it to the end.